Well, March is over, so we actually finally got the winner for this wonderful contest. Has been going on for about a year now. We had quite a few entries being sent for me from all over the world. I was reading all different types of entries. A lot of it had to do with trying to help with charities. A lot of it had to do with trying to increase my advertising budget to do different types of advertising. But there was two submissions that really got top prize, in my opinion. Let's start with number 2, Tammy. I won't mention any last names. Both winners have actually asked me not to mention their last names. And Tammy here locally in Dallas did a wonderful job of coming up with the idea of the forum. The forum that you see there that I answer questions on every day was an idea that Tammy had given to me. And actually, it was more than just, hey, let's start a forum. She actually had another website out there that she said, model everything after this forum, and I did exactly that. Had my webmaster go and just copy that forum format, and it's actually absolutely wonderful. So that's been an incredible benefit to my website and a change in the landscape of how this website appears, functions, and operates. So I'm very, very happy with that. So thank you, Tammy, for that wonderful entry, and it's been an amazing difference for my website. Second person is the grand prize winner is Jeff G. We'll call the last name. We won't mention the last name based on his personal request. He's from Chicago, Illinois, and he gave one of the most amazingly detailed entries that it took me 2 hours to go through this. It's a DVD where he actually did screen grabs and shots and explanation of everything. In a nutshell, what his proposition was, and it'll take me 2 hours to actually explain all of it to you, but you're actually going to see it on my website very soon. A really brilliant idea where he actually went down and executed. He said, you know, the problem with patients flying in, and I have on some weeks, 80% of my patients are fly-in, so this is actually incredibly a functional thing for my website to have, and I'm ready, hired a staff right now to execute on this next week. Essentially what this is what he called as a hospitality kit, and what that means is he broke it down into making it so much easier for someone from out of town to fly in so they could not just know hotels and restaurants. He was saying, hey, come on, Dr. Lamb, now how about someone that's immediately after a procedure? Do they want to go to Maggiano's to go have dinner? No, they don't want to go out there with a bandage around their head. So what he said is go ahead and make that kit very user-friendly where, one, you're going to know if there's free Wi-Fi in the hotel. I'm sort of bastardizing what he said because I'm making it very simplified, but it was extremely elaborate, 6 or 7 video series that he had put together that really brought it down. He actually, I looked at his video submissions, and he actually went through and actually put down all the correct addresses and phone numbers for each of the local areas. He said, come up with what's called a campus map so that you can actually see the geography and layout of West Plano with all the exact sites of points of interest. For example, ATMs where you need to go, what the hours of operation, as I said, some of the amenities in each of the hotels, and beyond that, for example, takeout menus, actually putting on their listing by Chinese and by, Middle Eastern food, whatever, each of the takeout menus listed as well, so that the person can actually order and put all that into a downloadable PDF file so that someone flying into me can just hit one click button, print it out if they don't have a laptop, and come with that, and they have everything circled and transportation. It's such an elaborate entry that I'm really, really happy with the degree of sophistication, the degree of detail he brought to the table, and also really the originality of the idea. It's much more than what I've just communicated to you, and you'll actually see the ramifications and details of that when I actually put this up. I'm so busy right now in my professional life, it may not happen overnight, but it's actually a wonderful, wonderful entry. So thank you so much, Jeff. It was a great, great entry, and thank you so much for the dedication and effort you put into it. I also would like to thank all the applicants. I mean, all of you guys obviously spent a long time and preparing the entries and thinking about this, and I had some people submit 20, 30 entries, and that's really what I encouraged was opening this table up and having the forum so that a million brains could help me with marketing. So clearly it was a great contest. I don't know if I have one anytime soon. For right now, it was quite a bit of work for me to sort through all those ideas, but I'm very, very happy with the winners, and I just want to congratulate Jeff and Tammy for a wonderful job done, and thank you for your contribution to my practice.